They can hear me, and they can hear you.
Welcome, everyone.
Oh, welcome. That clap messed me up. Welcome, folks, to episode 209 of the HAC JAC Show. And as you can see, we have a special episode for you fine folks this evening. We're gonna be watching a film, and of course, I will give you more info on that soon. And also, hello, Ghetto. We'll give you more info on that soon. But first, we can chat a bit before we get things properly started. Also, hey Johnny, looks like he got setting up the movie, and he's asking why everyone became just like Kanye. It makes sense when you keep watching it. Don't worry, it'll make sense. But as we're waiting for people to come in, first I want to acknowledge if number one, the appreciation and thankfulness for the success of the Saint Seiya video. As it currently stands, from what I last saw, it's almost at 300 views. I think it's right now is at 296. So I'm hoping that the video gets to be seen more and more as time goes on. So I appreciate that. Almost 300 views with 17 likes, and so far no dislikes. I probably cursed myself there, but you know what? I'll still take that victory where it is. So people have been enjoying the video, and I looked into the analytics, Jack, and we have a good number of people from Mexico watching the video.
Hey,
So there we go. Thank you to our
gotta start speaking in Spanish.
No, but you know what did help in that video? I did use the Spanish version of the closing theme to end the video.
Oh.
So maybe that helped a bit, maybe not. But you know what? The copyright bot didn't catch it, so it worked for me. Oh man! So again, appreciation, and that leads me to a announcement that I want to say officially here on video. That from here on out, I will still have the solo channel that I have made, which is the only hack, and I will be making two kinds of content. If you want to see more stuff like the Saint Seiya video and all the things that and previous stuff that were highly produced and have a lot of editing and a good tight script, those will remain here on the Hack Jack Show for everyone to watch, whether a newcomer or our dedicated audience. And for my more shorter I guess more straight to the point videos where I have just want to share things on whatever's current topics, or or there's a comic that I want to do review of, those will go onto the only hack channel, just so that there's a separation between those types of videos. So think of it as the main Hack Jack Show channel. You'll get the the highly produced stuff, and on my solo channel, you will get the more the not daily videos, but more consistent videos that I'll upload that I will upload in between the more bigger things. And trust me, those videos don't take too much out of my day to make, and they're also good for me if I want to share any insightful opinions on whatever, again, current topic, or things that are hot right now, like the Daredevil show, or if there's any comic that I want to review that's not like a big storyline or anything like that. So I've already have two videos on there. One's on the Daredevil show, Daredevil Born Again, and the other on my thoughts on the Switch 2, which Jack and I were just talking about. And you can watch my video on the Switch 2 to see if I hear my full thoughts about it. To to reiterate what Jack was saying, pretty much both of us are in agreement that we're not good. We're not good on not good. We're not excited by the price, but we understand why it's priced these things. Would we like things to be cheaper? Of course, anyone would. However,
Hmm.
I believe both of us are also genuinely excited for the software that was shown for the console, and each of us will have our own plans to acquire it someday. It won't be launch, but one day. Because who knows? If we're lucky, everyone cross your fingers, we might get a 3DS situation in which the launch is so bad that Nintendo will be forced to discount it. I don't think it would happen, but miracles do happen.
I can't wait.
So everyone, don't buy the Switch 2 at launch. That will guarantee you may or may not get a discount down the line. And then we finally do it. When Jack and I finally get it, we can finally use the Nintendo Discord. I mean, game chat, and finally talk to each other through our Switches with, I'm sure, the
Yeah, and
state of
then
the
we
art
can
microphones.
and the state of the art cameras.
We're talking about. Didn't you see all those people sharing their gaming footage underneath in those very low frames, which actually not bothered by.
That's,
I get why they had to do that,
yeah.
but I do give Nintendo credit that they were open and honest. Like, hey, look, this is what's gonna look like when you use it.
Them 10 to 20 frame per second videos and the crusty 240p
it's
camera
it's
quality.
like playing the Nintendo 64 all over again. So and and actually we'll start the movie soon, so we're gonna go ahead and go through our announcements really quick. So I've saved the stuff with regards to my video contents, which I'll read it again. Main show, you'll get the more long form, highly produced content. My personal channel, you get more consistent. I'm hoping to do weekly videos on current topics, on current comics, and on things that just I want to share my opinions on. And and related to that, I'm happy to announce will be the next big project, and it's something that because the Saint Seiya video, it had to be put on hiatus, and actually a 2-year hiatus. But I'm happy to announce. Can I get a drum roll, Jack?
Let me see. Do I have one?
Yeah, it has something. Give me something to hype it up. Hype up this announcement. Give me something.
Uh, uh.
Perfect. I'm happy to announce that Spider Blood is returning. My retrospective series on Spider-Man the Animated Series. So Spider Blood will return. That is going to be the next produced video. And there you go. So that will be all the announcements on my end. Jack, go ahead and take the wheel and share what you got to share.
So I am currently having some things planned. So for those of you that are not aware of, I'll reiterate, I do have a Twitch channel that I am streaming from consistently. So if you don't see content here, that is where most of my content's at twitch.tv/justjackvt. And I think it's somewhere on the thing we have. But I'm also in a group in the Twitch side called the Bonely Friends. We're currently doing some big event stuff. I'm not gonna be able to say too much into what it is, but we're doing some plans and setting some things up for the future. Hopefully that all goes through and comes to fruition. Other than that, for recent news, um, content might slow down for these next 2 weeks, like in terms of streaming. It depends. If not, if you guys don't mind me streaming my coding assignments, I'll be chilling throughout those times with that because everything is now piling up slowly but surely. And let's see, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I know Hack and I we were discussing this a while ago, but whenever we do have the time, we have something both of us are trying to work on in private to see if we can be able to get our thoughts out on, because it's actually one of my favorite topics. Again, I'll keep it as vague as possible to hopefully catch some intrigue. But there you have it.
Thank you, Jack. And all right, so let's go ahead and go into the main event for this evening. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be watching a film that goes all the way back from 1981, and actually, it's a multinational film as it was filmed and made in both the United States and Mexico. So we have so it's a it's a film made by Mexican filmmakers, but they use American actors, and they actually filmed in both Mexico and America. So you have that going for it. It's a very it's a definition of a cult film. You're not gonna see any Funko Pops for this movie, hopefully not, or ever. And it's called Demonoid. However, it does have a different title in Spanish, which, if I remember, it translates to "The Fingers of the Devil." And you'll understand why as you watch the movie. And for this film, it is readily available to watch on YouTube. Now, of course, we have done watch-alongs in the past. Some of them have been great successes. Other of them have been utter disasters. So to be on the safe side, we're basically going to be doing it's kind of be like you'll be hearing our commentary as you watch the movie on your end. And I put a link to the film itself into the video description. And actually, I'm also going to be putting it into the chat as well. I'm doing it right now, so you guys can get the film prepared on your end. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Right there, it's on the chat. So it's in the description of this stream, and it's in the chat right now. And well, hey, Miss Sarah, just in time. I hope you're not trying. I hope you're ready to watch some. I'll put this some demonic horror for this evening, as we're gonna enjoy this watch along. Jack knows nothing about this movie. I watched a little bit of it just to make sure that that I get some familiar with it, and that it is the film that I'm expecting it to be, and it is. So, but other than that, at a certain point, we'll also be in unknown territory, and we'll let the film speak for itself. And as well, just to keep everyone on track, if I can show it up here on the live stream, I have a timer for us to use. If I can, let's see, to move my big old head to the side here, and Jack's body just a little bit. There we go. So you can
fit. I could be poking out my eyes like that.
So I can put in a timer right in the center with us, so you can keep along to where we are in the film if you get lost at any point, or if someone comes in the middle of the film, they can jump right to where we are. So hopefully, everyone has the film ready to play in front of them. If not, I will give them about 3 minutes for anyone who is joining in or who is here to have the film set up on your end. And so, Jack, you should also have this ready on your end as well.
I have it ready.
Yes.
Question: will we be stopping on any points in the movie, or is it just gonna be play and then that's it?
We gotta play and let it go. It's a watch along, so you'll be watching with us. And besides, if we did stop, I have to stop the timer, and that would no. Watching.
That's what I was kind of worried on.
Yeah, no, we're watching the whole way through, and you can hear our funny commentary, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the film that we have picked. And also notice that we mostly me. Maybe it says more about me. We're always putting horror movies to watch with everyone. Granted, they're the most fun to watch with people. Well, you're gonna watch a drama on a live stream?
No, I want to watch
A do-
the Minecraft movie.
I mean, we could do that. We might get in trouble, but you could technically do that. Maybe on Twitch. It'd be one of those temporary streams.
Man, while we're waiting for people to get ready, I heard that the pirated version of the Minecraft movie has the unedited scenes. So
Oh.
like it still looks very scuffed.
Oh, so just what happened to X-Men Origins Wolverine. They got a copy, basically an early draft of the film. No, Miss Saren.
Yeah.
No, you have to get back to work. Well, at least you know. Thanks for stopping by, and hope every. Oh, and also I should say this more often. Hope everyone leave a like. You know, those little likes do help. But thank you for stopping by, Miss Saren. Hopefully you can rewatch it on the replay, and enjoy the film that we're about to watch. In about 2 more minutes, we will begin. Ghetto says, Ghetto says, boy, do I have a low budget Japanese movie for you guys. You have too many low budget Japanese movies, waiting for us, Ghetto. Too much. I repeat, it's too much sometimes. Luckily, Jack just has the one.
I only have the one. But like, what's funny is the fact that when I was trying to search up the content for that again, because I wanted to make sure I keep it in my computer for lost media case. I found a different rabbit hole for a different movie. I have no idea. I was tempted to watch it, but I'm too afraid to watch it because it could be something else that I didn't really intend for.
There's
adult filming type.
I see.
Because,
it's
because like the
very exploitive film then.
Well, like the thing is that the film itself apparently is not that type, but the company itself, that when I was looking into what the company is, it films that type of stuff. So I was like,
Oh,
maybe not.
so it's one of those things where, uh, I guess the best way to say it around the YouTube stuff is an adult entertainment company ended up making like a real movie at one point.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna. It sounds funny, but I'm gonna skip this.
I'll watch it in my room by myself in the dark, like Caligula. All right, 3 minutes have passed, and so it is enough stalling. It is time to begin watching Demonoid, Messenger of Death, but I believe written and directed by Alfredo Zacarias, or Zacharias in English. All right.
Alfredo Zacharias.
All right, I have I have the movie ready on my end, as you guys should. When I say play, you guys will then play the film, and of course that will start the timer. So, Jack, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. The film starts in 3, 2, 1, play. All right, and just to make sure we're all on the same page, we should be seeing our feature presentation. Remember when we used to say that?
Damn.
It is our feature
I love this
presentation.
crispy audio.
An American panorama presentation.
Damn right, American. Let's go.
Like
right off the bat. All right. I see. Got that He-Man pose. I got the power. Oh.
and we got some banana hoodlums.
The banana. They fighting each other? Oh, never mind.
This is a real slobber knocker.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Yeah, that's
Oh my god.
that's some ugly feet. Oh, there we go. Some little fan service from everybody.
Yeah.
You're natural, I assume.
I gotta pop out this chat so I can see what the chat says. You gotta take an extra look to see if it actually is her arm. Ugh.
It's alive.
Ba-da-da-dam. Peak cinema.
It is peak cinema. Look at that.
He has the power.
Amazing visual. Amazing. And that was just the introduction. Now we do the proper credits.
All right, movie over. Let's go.
Oh, that was a great part. I love the part when she got captured.
I love the part where her arm cut off or her hand cut off.
I
This is the third one.
actually do. I actually, because I see this part already. I actually do like the way these credits are. Mostly because it's just, I don't know. There's something very classic about it. Just still shots of the environment with the credits rolling.
Yeah, you don't really see this too often anymore.
Nah, it's the old ways of filming. I think I usually see this a lot in like TV. I remember seeing this type of stuff a lot in the '60s Spider-Man cartoon. God damn, that's bright.
Oh, that exposure.
Guanajuato, Mexico. I don't know where that is.
Guanajuato. You got the Atejua.
I only know one region. Well, technically two now, and I don't. And that's not one of them.
Minds are jealous.
Like a woman, as wisdom.
Is that why the children yearn for the minds?
Yes, it reminds them of mother.
See?
You got
A mind can be a motherly figure.
yeah, because you gotta go back in the hole. It's a very Oedipus complex.
Builds character.
Now, so I just want to comment on these cars. They're driving these Barbie brand coal cars or mine cars. What do you want to call them? I don't. I just love the color. Ooh, she showed a little leg. Naughty.
How dare they? Cancel the movie.
She's brave to walk inside of mine with heels.
No kidding. And on the guard, on the freaking railing, that is a lot of. I can't do that.
Oh no!
Oh, the way it plopped into her arms.
Also, I do apologize if you can hear the movie faintly on my end.
You know,
Anja, do you hate it when someone steals a body part of yours?
I'm more concerned though. They're in Mexico, so why is everyone on their default English?
Well, no, it's just only the two white characters and like what I assume is his right hand man, so he would know English.
Well, no, like the the right hand man was talking to the other workers, the other miners, in English
Shut up! Don't think about
or Spanglish.
it. It's a multinational company. I also have sophisticated
Mm,
fantasies. It involves rope,
very sophisticated.
wax, and a goat. Ooh, I want mummy candy.
Mummy yummy.
Zach, let's go to the Aztec ruins to find mummy candy.
Yes, the mummy yummy.
That's where they're hiding in those
Need the
pyramids. That's what Santa Ana doesn't want us to find out.
They don't want us to find the mummy jerky.
Gringos. He warned y'all. Alright, he warned y'all. You should have listened to the Jefe. I did learn some backstory on some background info on this movie, and right here, what we're watching is not a set; it is a real mine.
Oh.
So that means that if they trip, they can really get hurt.
Oh yeah, as if that's not dangerous. Some random guy spelunking. Ah,
Ay ay
I hit
ay!
my head. Ay, hijo de su puta madre.
Puta madre, ¿qué pasa con? Oh, hello. Chingao, güey.
You know, there's a lot of rocks that seem to be falling a lot.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta get a few rocks to your head if you want to get to the if you want to mine.
Damn, even the supports, I would have just been, I would have just left.
No, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta be fearless in front of the woman. Can't back off now.
Knock her out and say you did do it. Like, oh yeah, we didn't miss much. Again, there's a lot of things just falling for no reason. Collecting them.
No, not quickly. Is it quicksand? The heck he fell on?
Sand?
Oh, it is quicksand. He fell into quicksand in the mines.
I'm glad that she. What?
Hey, he solved the puzzle. You gotta play this.
I love the paper. The freaking paper mache in the back.
Of secrets. I don't trust that ladder.
Mm-mm. You just slid down. That's not. She could just slide down as well.
Yeah, but she might bump her head, break a nail, mess up her shoe. Wait, is she still? Wait, is she doing all of this in heels?
No. No, I don't think so. She has boots on.
I'll wait for another full shot, and I'll confirm. I'll laugh, but also be impressed as she's doing this all in heels.
Why is there so
Ah,
many
no, she's
spiders in this place?
because spiders like to abandon their homes. Want to read Ghetto's comment? He says, "Mines, occult, Hispanics, white women. This is totally RE4."
Yeah, just one pops out from the back going, Conejo, conejo, conejo.
The worst kind of worshippers. Man, he's just brave, just putting his hand in there.
Ah, by that point, it's just pure cobwebs.
Don't anger the gods, man. El Diablo's coming.
The he devil.
No, no, mister. You just cursed our
No,
village.
yo no quiero nada con eso. Esos pendejos son muertos. Yo
Cabrón.
no quiero hacer nada con ellos.
You know you effed up when the Mexicans are refusing to work. Oof. Champagne. Oh, they got some crystal decorative skulls there. You know, I should get a decorative crystal skull.
Crystal skull? Vodka?
Not that type of crystal skull. Get out of here, Dan Aykroyd. Oh, Jenny and Mark.
No, those are sugar skulls. Yeah, those are sugar skulls. That's how you know you're in Mexico. How can we portray to the audience that we're in Mexico right now?
Mira,
Random sugar skulls.
una cerebro del azúcar. Yes, I remember when I would mess with the demonic items while drunk.
Damn. Spread the ashes. He's gonna snort it.
Wait, is he gonna? Ah, I was hoping.
What?
That would have been amazing if he did.
What was the point of... Oh, don't sleep like that.
Night.
Don't sleep like that.
He has to sleep like a working man. He's too drunk to change.
No, the problem is if he sleeps like that when he's drunk and he throws up, he might die.
It's the cry of our ancestors, Jack.
I don't know why that musical sting is very Ghostbusters-esque.
Because it's spooky.
All right, Dan. Here we found some electromagnetic fields that say for a plasmic spike. What do you say? Get your phone contacts ready, guys. Think we might see a ghost.
He slimed me. That's a good effect, though, the way it rebuilt itself.
I like it. It's pretty cool. Wonder how long it took them to film that. Oh wait, what if they did it in reverse?
Ancient Mexican film secret.
That hand does not look like a woman's anymore.
Was it ever a woman's hand?
Did you see the woman's chest area? I'm pretty sure.
Oh, his hand's grabby.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah,
Ooh, she likes them
the
feet.
devil's a foot fetish. I knew it was evil. But now it's a real scream.
High five, my man. What are you fighting? It's a hand.
It has demonic powers.
Ew. Dusty old hands.
Rub a little bit on the thigh.
What?
Oh, it's just a dream, Jack. All that was fake. It didn't happen.
So are those sugar skulls like a candy? Pretty much. No, too late. Crazy. Man, it's gonna blow up the mine. Mine.
Wait, with everyone in it? Oh damn.
Oh my god, yep. With everyone in there, why? There was no reason to just have him
And he's going
blow up the
and
people
he's going
too.
to escape.
You know, if a spirit wasn't mad before, now it's definitely mad.
Meanwhile, in Las Vegas.
I'm here to spend my grandma's money and then blow my head as I quoted to my wife or whoever that was.
No, that was his wife.
Okay.
Now look, just because you're possessed by demonic hand doesn't mean you can't win a few grand at the casino. I'm sure she's a distinguished lady.
Wow. I was hoping for the dice just like randomly switch over to a different set of numbers.
Nah, he don't need to do that. He's got the luck already. The devil's luck.
Nah, by that point I was just like, nah, I'm winning too much.
Gotta quit.
I'm gonna
Quit,
take my
quit
winnings
while
and
you're
leave.
ahead. That's
Yep.
loser talk. No, bet it all. Bet it all, baby.
Bet it all until you lose it all.
That's how you. That's how you live it. Dang, how long he's been gone that he's like in the local paper, and women are faking trying to be his wife.
And the fact that he's winning a lot to be in a paper. How come these by this point Vegas would have just kicked him out.
It was a different time.
No. You can't just keep doing that. You're gonna see, that's what happens. He bet it all and he lost it all. Whoever that guy is. That's what you get.
No matter what era it is, the old people will always play the slot machines.
It's worse now, just looking at them. At least back then they would be calmly putting in their coins and then cranking the thing. Now it's just constantly tapping like a zombie.
Uh-oh. She was bait. She was a honeypot. Never trust beautiful women in Vegas. You never know what they want.
what he gets. Next, he's gonna attempt to kill him, and the gun fails somehow. That's my bet.
I got no prediction. I want to see what happens.
He's a pretty strong man to hold him like that, one-handed too.
Or maybe Mark is just that is not as heavy as we're led to believe. Ay, Dios mío. I don't like that pose.
Prank him, John. Oh, you know it.
Oh, dang, he got the strength.
Damn. I'm glad she's helping.
I mean, what can't she do in this situation? Ooh.
What did he do?
He crushed her skull.
Oh. Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
Oh.
Ah, and the hand is stopping him.
It's a curse.
Energy.
Oh,
It's coursing
oh crap.
through my veins.
Oof. Oh god dang. Oh, that's pretty smart of the hand. That's a proper padre.
Imagine just like mid prayer, dear Lord, and you just hear a bell. He's like, "Oh, sorry, my son, clocking out."
Come in tomorrow at 8.
Dude, she doesn't seem that sad.
I think because there's bigger issues at the moment than her husband, and plus it is implied it's been some time since he disappeared, so she's probably like more concerned about what the hand's doing to him than him himself. But it's too late.
She.
Why isn't she a detective?
Because strong.
She's strong. She'll be too OP.
What do you mean it's not? There's no proof. You could still do something back then to identify a body.
Around this time, I don't know. I don't know if they did dental records around this time, but assuming that they didn't, it was actually very hard to identify burned bodies prior to modern forensic technology. Yeah, that's not the first thing too. It's like, is the music mocking us? I do like the music. It's like a classic spookiness to it. Let's see if this film will be added into another black character in the horror film dies. Oh, that's some good makeup.
I like it. It's pretty cool. Oh, I guess at this point the body will be kind of dead, and the hand will just keep moving.
That's true.
Oh, did they have like a dedicated switch for honking before they did like the button?
Maybe. Man, that's just really good makeup, especially for a low budget horror movie.
Imagine the amount of hours for that thing.
Jeez.
Either that or they could have used a mask since it is dark lighting.
That's very much too good. That's why you gotta film at night. You can hide stuff in there.
You make me.
And you knew it. The hand can change its melanin.
All powerful melanin.
That's a powerful power to change your melanin at will. Who knows what evil could be done?
I'm going to say the N word.
In Spanish.
Well, she's correct.
I like how that tombstone just says Isaac and nothing else.
I mean, so far she's been right, but everyone around her's like, coincidence. Wow. The cold shoulder.
Bit
Beacom, bocum.
answers too bit on the nose. Damn, look at them shorts. Those were men's shorts.
I don't know. Form seemed to be a little lacking.
Alright, it'll come back to
The,
him.
them punches were kind of out of form.
Come on, Padre, get in there.
His finishing move, he just goes off saying, "Oh, Padre Dios, dame fuerzas," and then just knocks him out in one punch.
He calls it the Holy Cross.
the Holy Cross up. Had the Hajime no Ippo soundtrack going.
And when he does the punch, you hear a turbo engine rev up.
Oh.
Oh. Get out of there, Padre. You don't know what you're facing.
I could do this. I need to just close in the gap. Oh, never mind.
The demon's scared. I saw the fear in its eyes.
Like 30 minutes in, too late for a refund.
I think that was in reference to my comment about seeing if the black character will live in this horror movie.
I'll be right back.
All right, Stick. You're so insistent on destroying the hand. Let's call in the chaste. Also, for the quiet, for he's not saying much of quiet commentary because I'm getting invested in this movie. I just want to see what happens. Oh, they actually did a real driving scene. You think it needs a remake, Johnny? Maybe in terms of aesthetics and filmmaking, but I'm enjoying it thus far. What were those two doing right before he came in? I disagree with the get the police officer. He's not a bad actor. He's not amazing, but he's doing a fair job. And and as for what you're saying, Johnny, it's a 90-minute movie. Oh yeah, it's a 90-minute movie. It can't get any tighter than this. Maybe the pacing of scenes, but no, this is as tight as movie can be. Well, don't cut in the middle of the cut. At least show us full before we cut back to the back to the preacher. Okay, that blood effect could be better. I can omit to that. Ooh, damn. Oh come on, you just separated from him. Now you want to get back to him again? Oh no, you're choking. Oh, that actually sucks. Just to continually get stabbed with needles. Ah, God, no. Also, I see what you're.
What I missed?
The hand got separated from the police officer. Killed the sexy nurse. Killed the police officer, and now it has possessed the doctor. And the doctor has now, uh, captured our, uh, lovable Jenny, and she's trapped in the demon hand's clutches.
They're really keeping that lunchbox looking ass thing.
Well, it's important. You remember how the husband reacted after he was possessed. Buddha, Father Buddha.
Hold it.
Oh, damn.
What was that?
That was a real stunt. That guy could have gotten hurt. Like, it looks silly, but the
Yeah, but the positioning of that firing. Let me crouch down.
We have entered the car chase portion of the movie. Whoa! What?
Every car just decides to flip over like that.
I love it.
I want to see another one. I want to see another
Please,
one.
third one, please.
Please.
Or at least another insane stunt. Because the fact there's a car chase in a horror film. Ooh.
Oh, you know the suspension on that one's just gone.
It's gone.
I like how there's no one in the back of that car.
Ah, don't pay attention to that. Oh, is he gonna make it past the tracks? Oh no, he's just gonna just abandon the car and get on the train. Okay, that's not the police officer. He stopped as though the car was going. Ooh.
He could have just kept going up the ladder.
That's not what the hand wanted. Ah, God.
The hand be like, I must be free. I must be free. I want it to be on top of the train, just like giving the middle finger.
Now that would be too silly. Poor surgeon. Well, at least he got away with the affair. John, is there a car chasing Christine? I've never seen it or read it. Johnny comments, maybe the surgeon was married to the nurse. Quit judging. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know who could have defeated the demonic hand, Jack?
Cool.
El Santo.
Damn
He'll
right.
find a way. He'll find a way to wrestle the hand. Make the hand pin. Hey, if he can out wrestle Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman, he can handle a little hand. Johnny comments, "Hey, the priest could box. That's almost Nacho Libre." Well, not quite. And when your stalker is also a demonic being.
Wriggle, wriggle. Why was he do? Oh, because of the scream. Yeah.
Just
Is he gonna start driving too?
or he hit somewhere on the priest's car. If ain't, I thought it was gonna like holding onto the tailpipe. Wait, but can the demon set foot in sacred ground? That's the real question.
I mean, there was nothing that indicated it got stronger, so any sign of like a cross should be able to deter it.
Oh, let's hope so.
Ah, the basement. That way he's closer to hell.
Of course, no, everyone forgets to bless the basement.
Yes.
Uh,
So, Mr. Hand,
us,
do you plead guilty for these 76 charges of murder?
how do you plead? Us,
Like wriggles the index finger as a like a yes.
also, what are the odds the pastor will have uh very fashionable clothes for our heroine to wear?
It's because he moonlights as a woman. It's not even a joke too. I've seen someone whenever I used to work at a hotel. There was someone that would rent the room as he is, and then comes out in drag.
The things people do at 2 a.m. in a hotel.
Yep. But hey, he was paying money. He was a nice
He was a
person.
loyal.
He didn't cause a mess. I
He
didn't
was a
care.
loyal, and he wasn't a furry. So he was a good, loyal customer. Frankly, we need more of that.
You just both your eyes.
Keep burning the incense.
Burn the sage. That makes no sense. This movie doesn't make sense anymore. Use both your eyes. if a little necklace of a cross scared the demonoid, then why is this not like terrifying it to God knows what end?
Maybe it has to look at it with you, though it has no eyes.
Oh, oh, is that the case? I have no eyes, so I don't notice it.
He's like, I can't see you, God, if I don't have any eyes. La 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 la.
Just like cover, it gets a body, just covers its eyes. I'm not looking at it. La la la. I'm not looking.
Oh, I see it. The hand is in disguise. What else will they show us? That weird monk. Careful, careful, priest. Careful, Cunningham.
Damn! If only you had a lighter.
Or something that's not or a light source that's not a candle.
Why did you pick it up? Oh, it's fake.
He had to know. No, don't kill the padre. Come on, man. Don't die. Help him out. Help him out.
No. For a solid 5 to 10 seconds.
No, don't kill him. Come on. You can do it,
It's
padre.
a hand. It's a hand with no other muscles.
But it has demonic power.
Tag me in. Tag me in. He's
Oh,
a father. Why isn't he exercising?
he's doing it right now. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
They're holding hands. How lewd.
No. No,
See,
padre.
here's the problem. The problem is he never asked God for help. That's the problem right there.
That's why he should have said a prayer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now the inconsistency is really there because again, he has he should be having the necklace on him at all times.
Not unless by the movie's logic, it has to be visible.
Like
It will be as precious.
the cross should be burning his skin or something. I, The inconsistency, it hurts.
Well, no, see, now it's, well, unless he's looking for her, now it's affecting him. He's like, gotta get rid of this iconography. Oh, there she she's hiding behind really behind the altar. Was that your best choice?
I guess that's true, Johnny. If it doesn't have ears, I guess it doesn't hear the prayer. How did he get there?
Magic. Or maybe he used he
Demonic
used
magic.
those stairs in the bottom left corner. Sergeant, he has home field advantage. He knows every nook and cranny of this place. And she can emote with those eyes.
If only she can use both of them. Hmm. Quite puzzling. How could I get through?
It's a really wide stained glass window.
That makes no sense.
The hand gives him strength. That's why.
Hold on to my strong hand.
It's beckoning. Look at that. That's a beckoning I've ever seen one. Oh, and now he's stuck.
He's regaining consciousness. Fight it.
The only way to defeat a demon hand is to burn it. Muhammad Abdul. JoJo Part 3.
Again, the fact that the one man, the holy man, is just not using any sort of prayers.
In his defense, there was a scene that did establish that he was having a crisis of faith of some sorts. But at least he had the holy blowtorch.
The holy blowtorch. Quickly, hand me the holy hand grenade.
Cast it into the fire. That's from the book of Matthew.
Yep.
You gotta do it. Do it, Jenny.
With your left hand, please you descend and cut it off.
And throw it away.
Exactly. I mean, if you think about it, it works perfectly
Yep.
here. His hand is leading him to sin, so he's cutting it off.
You hear that, John? You gotta cut off your drawing hand.
Cut off your Jorkin hand too. Ah, yes, I do love to celebrate my victories against the demons with a lovely boat ride in a yacht.
Now, who's that knocking on my window? That almost got me. I'm not gonna lie.
Gonna be inside the package. The hand again.
That would be fun. If that was the case, that would be
Then
funny.
we'll have a sequel.
That would be funny because then the hand went out of its way to be packaged and mailed. The demon hand used the greatest demonic delivery service in the 3 realms, Amazon.
The United Postal. Oh,
Now Amazon at least makes it there. Yeah, postal service. Even the devil wouldn't use that. Or water.
It's crying. The hand's crying. Damn.
Oh wait,
Ew.
isn't that seaweed?
I think so, yeah.
The heck is that?
I don't know. Perfume from the sea.
No, it's a candle.
A black candle.
Of course, it went through the sewers. Ooh, getting dizzy.
Just spinning in a circle.
Damn, what an ending.
At least the father stayed alive.
Yep. Played by Stuart Whitman. Well, I can say without a shadow of a doubt, I enjoyed that movie. It has its age. You could tell the low budget, but when they pull off an effect, they pull it off.
You can tell it's an old school movie when it comes to those horror tropes where, oh, they didn't actually beat the monster.
Exactly. He calls it absolute cinema. Johnny says, was a solid 7 up until the finish, and he knocked it down some points. And I felt it was an appropriate. I mean, I felt it was appropriate ending. They probably should. The priest should have done an exorcism on the hand though. That was a missed story opportunity.
See, and that's why they failed, because they didn't even try to do anything, any prayers.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
Yeah, we burned it. That's good enough.
Exactly. And they don't even follow up the whole thing with the crucifix. So they just show that as a thing that it's weak to, and then never use that in a church. Not unless this is all headcanon. Not unless the demon was immune to the blessings when it possessed the priest.
Well, no, you're not being logical. Because God gave everyone authority to banish evil spirits by using his name.
In the non-Catholic tradition. In the Catholic tradition, it's very different. You have to be trained to do that.
Them Catholics with their bureaucracy.
The bureaucracy. And that's it. That's the movie. For some reason, on my YouTube video, it cut straight to an RE5 video for some reason. Oh man, so that was Demonoid, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's a very entertaining film. It, like I said, it has its age, and there are certainly moments that could use some improvement in terms of the writing of the script. But as a whole package, I was entertained, and plus, that car chase. I mean, it was kind of out of nowhere, but at least they nailed the car chase.
I wanted more cars to flip over in the same exact way.
I was kind of hoping that the demon hand, as he possessed the surgeon, was gonna go do the thing where he's gonna try to cross over the railroads, but it made up for it. It at least made it up for it with the hand trying to cut itself off by putting his hand on the railroad tracks. That was actually like, okay, that's pretty metal. And Johnny makes this comment, but I think that Demonoid, it could go with the right crew and with the improved script. A remake can do it justice, improve on the many aspects of this film. Jack, what are your thoughts on the movie? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it for what it was. Of course, like me looking at the plot holes, it's just like me poking fun of it, not actually getting mad. So yeah, I really did enjoy the movie.
I don't think you should give the devil a voice. That's where I disagree, Johnny. I think the silhouette and the visual look is enough. I don't need it to be narrating.
They be hamming it up though.
Oh, the acting. I mean,
well, no, like that one scene, they just keep reusing
it.
Like, all right, nice.
They got their
devil guy number.
No, they got their one good shot, and like, we're gonna use this footage when we can. That's what it feels like. They got their one good shot, and that's where they're going. That's where they're doing. Dice is not narrating, taunting. I could see that. I could see that working, but I'd rather kind of just keep it. I like the way how the film presents it, where you don't really know what it is, but it wants to possess things, and because Jenny accidentally freed it in the first place, it has this attachment to want to possess her, which probably ties in line to that original woman in the beginning of the film of why it possessed her in the first place.
Hey kids, it's me, the Satan Hand, here to do stuff.
But I'm glad. I'm still though, despite its flaws, I'm glad everyone did enjoy it for what it is, and as well for thank you for watching along with us for this week's episode of the HAC JAC Show. And again, we've already did our announcements, so as a reiteration, the next spot I'll be making the next Spire Blood for the main channel, and you can follow on my solo channel, The Only Hack, to watch regular uploads on that channel, which includes comic reviews, opinions on current topics, and as well do reviews on just random media, like maybe a movie or a TV show, like with Daredevil. And of course, with Jack, he due to his busy schedule, he won't be streaming as often as he used to, but that'll only be temporary, and I'm sure he will come back in full force. And as well, we are planning another special, unique episode of the HAC JAC Show in the near future, but I won't give more details than that. So once again, thank you everyone for watching, and this is HAC and JAC. Sign out.
Have a good night, everyone.